And welcome to the Kiosk Presents. Joining me today is Todd Townsend. He's a consumer trends and technology expert. And he's talking about some of the newest gadgets, tech, and otherwise fun stuff out there. Thank you so much for joining us here in Buffalo and West New York, Todd.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for having me this morning.
Now, what is the Consumer Electronics Show, and what products got their start there?
Well, this show is it is the biggest technology show in the world now. It started in 1967 in New York City and has since moved out to Las Vegas because it's just massive. But it's the place where lots of these electronic devices we may have used in our home for decades were first announced and launched. For example, the very first video cassette recorder, for folks who remember what those are, VCR, was launched at CES, as was the first CD player, DVD player, Blu-ray player, HD audio for the car, flat screen TVs, the list goes on and on. Many of those items were all launched at the Consumer Electronics Show, which has grown to here in Las Vegas with over 30 football fields worth of technology to look at that crosses the boundaries from things you might not expect to things you've heard of before. For example, something that's new and different here is this Whirlpool credenza concept. Now, you think of Whirlpool as an appliance company, and they are, but they're trying to start connecting consumers to their home appliances through technology. This is a lifestyle device. This could be in your den or something that's actually got 3 refrigeration zones, so it looks like a piece of furniture or desk, but it's actually very functional at the same time. So it's a really, really cool looking thing. Something else that's going on here, and I'll give you a world's first exclusive, is LG has come out here with the LG Flex. Now, this is the world's first flexible curved screen smartphone. It's got a 6-inch screen. If you hold it like this, it's like looking at a movie theater in your hands, a real cinematic experience. You hold it up to your ear because it's curved, it fits your face, it's very loud, easy to talk on. It's got curved battery and electronics inside. And it's an Android phone, high-end processor, buttons on the back. But what this is really portending is the future, the flexible electronics. We're going to see this a lot going forward and a lot more than just phones. But this is a big, big deal. So, and I actually can put it on this table here and watch this, and you can push down on it. And you see it doesn't break. It actually bends and flexes. So if you have it in your pocket or you happen to drop it on the floor, it's much less likely to break. Something really, really neat here. And then more things where technology is being brought into things we may already use in our daily lives, like bicycling, for example. I've got something here from Schwinn called the Cycle Nav. And if you're a big biker and you're trying different routes, you don't really want to pull out your phone and look at maps while you're biking, or you certainly shouldn't. This attaches to your handlebars and connects to your phone through Bluetooth, and then gives you navigation directions right on the handlebars, both with lights and by sound, so you know where you're going if you're trying new things out. It also marks how fast you're going and how many calories you burned and things like that as well. Home monitoring. We all want to know what's going on at home when we're not there. Dropcam has their latest wireless webcam called the Dropcam Pro. Very, very easy to set up. It connects to your home Wi-Fi, and you can monitor what's going on in your house. If you've got kids or the babysitter's there, this is a way to keep tabs on what's going on in your house. And other thing that's huge, a huge trend here at the show, are more wearable devices, things you wear on your body. We've heard about some of the initial bracelets and some of those watches coming out. This is the LG LifeBand Touch. This is the next generation bracelet. You wear it on your arm. It's got an OLED screen that's motion sensor activated, so instead of buttons, you just move your arm up, it knows you're looking at it and turns on. It can measure all kinds of things like how many steps you've taken, calories you've burned. It can give you notifications off your phone, and it also has these earphones, which look like earphones you'd make a call on or listen to music, but they actually monitor your heart rate through your ears. So you can monitor your heart rate as well. So this is all about adding technology to things we do in our lives on a daily basis, and especially monitoring your body as well.
All right, fantastic. Sounds like there's so much going on over there. So you have the Schwinn, that's actually really interesting. Roughly how big, like I'm trying to get a good glance at it. Does it fit on most bikes, or does it need a special brace for it, or what's going on with that?
No, from my understanding, I played with it a little. It fits on just about any bike, and it doesn't require any special tools. It's made so you can just attach it to handlebars. So if you want to grab and go and use it on different bikes, it's pretty easy to switch out.
Fantastic. And I'm also very excited about the flexible phones, because the flexible screens have been promised for like 15 years, but they couldn't quite figure it out. And I'm glad to see a technology company finally adopting the tech.
Well, you know, you're right. The screens have been very tough, because if I pulled the screen out of this, it's paper thin and it just bends. But to keep those pixels and the dots in the screen looking clear and being able to bend is a lot of engineering work. They've had to work on it for years. And in addition to the screen, I mentioned before, the battery is actually bent in here. And in the future, they're finding out ways to bend all kinds of internal electronics. So in the future, we're talking 4 or 5 years out probably, you're going to be able to have something like a 7 or 10-inch tablet that folds up and sticks in your pocket like a phone today, but you can pull it out and unfold it and use it like a tablet. So this is just the beginning.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Todd, for joining us. I'm so excited about all the new items coming out in the next few years, and I can't wait to see where technology goes. Thank you so much for giving us a glimpse of what's going to come up shortly.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for having me on.